connecting to inner space, inner dimension, inner ruch, heart center, is a hardest ever thing which you will be able to achieve, accomplish, if we can say it this way. It's not really your work. Actually, you have to put horrendous effort into that. But it's clearing itself on its own account. Experiences given by existence are not yours. You're not creating this what will be tomorrow or in 1 year time. Like existence knows already what it gives you and how much it takes in order to pacify and clear that core, that inner space. Because we got this machinery working really like upside down. It's have momentum in us. All them thoughts and energies are like not going really right direction. It is set and it is function certain way how we set this. This may be good, this may be bad. Usually it is bad. And those bad things really terrorizing us later when they are like written in our mind. Like code in computer system is written on the hard drive and is executed over and over and over, and causing some pollution, viruses like those things in computer system. The same is with our mind. When we reach for things which we should not, and there is plenty of things in this world, there is such a law of existence that certain things are permitted, certain not. Certain things will have good outcome for us, certain things simply will be harmful for us, because they will be decreasing our energy, for example, causing some mental abusive behavior, mental problems, and so on. It is all what we're recording in the mind, and that mind is filled with millions of lines of code, energies, thoughts. And in order to get to the right place in ourselves, all of it needs to be like cleared and pacified, needs to go. Through prayer meditation, through Islamic, for example, practice, and there is many different ways and practices, all of them aiming and heading into the same direction, to come back to the root, to the place of stillness inside. Through those practices, existence helping us to come back to that root center, heart center, where you're really not like following those thoughts, you're not anymore identifying with them like before. Every thought which go through your head or energy, you follow it, and you thought you are it, and you really was it. It was in your mind, and you could not identify from that. You had to be this. When you feel tiredness, you've been tired. When you feel anxiety, you've been anxious. When you've been depressed, you've been depressed. When you have bad thoughts, bad thinking about something, then it automatically been executed in life, and you see those experiences in life. You thought badly about people, so they act badly about you, and it goes on and on and on. But practice, let's say Islamic practice, when you 5 times a day train yourself in this deep discipline to really like come back to your root, come back to the center, to that one place, and you slowly identifying that place. It is place of stillness, place of peace, and you're residing in that place. And from that place you can observe what's happening in your mind. You observe those thoughts, okay? Thoughts of tiredness comes, some very dense, heavy, uneasy feeling, and you are residing in your core, in that center, and you feel that, and you're observing where this coming from, and observing how this passing. That's the way to ultimate joy and success in life. Because more we observe those, chase those recorded things from the past, the more healthy and well functioning in the mind and in the body we will be. That's how it is. I observing this for years. How my own system was overburdened with all of that. I could not find smallest space in me where I could rest. And that go like that on and on and on and on and on. Complete restless mode. It took long time for me to come back to better place, better me, I would say. And horrendous work. Because simply, sometimes in us, nothing really works correctly. Everything is like turned upside down. And all of them things fetching you, all of them things scaring you, put fear on you. You're like on autopilot, created by madness and matrix of your own mind. And from you, only from you depends if you will be leading good life finally or not. If you take responsibility for the content of your mind and really will want to clear that content, want to pacify that content, want to come back to that truth, to that peace, to that well-thinking mind where every information can be accessed very quickly and smoothly without distraction, then you will be heading good direction. 5 times a day you may pray. 5 times a day you coming back to this, coming back. You're reading scriptures, you're fasting, all of this really helping. All of this really helping to just make that pure, clear space and energy in your mind. Because when that energy of a burden is negative, is so heavy, then even simple actions in life may be even impossible. You may not sleep well, you may not eat well, you may not function well, you may not be well with people. Everything can be unwell. You may have sicknesses, illnesses, diseases, and horrific experiences of life because mind is recorded with those. It perhaps your past lesson, maybe past sometimes trauma, which needs to be resolved. When things are going like that in your life, then there is no other solution like to reach for them spiritual sources. And Islam is really perfect solution for it. Because it's bringing you to that center. Every few hours you're bringing yourself to that center. You're training and teaching yourself again, since beginning, from the beginning, how to reside in this peaceful place in you, where you're not identifying with the content of the mind. You're just observing that. That's the difference. And that's the beauty of, I would say, any religion, but for me especially Islam. Because sometimes those things are so heavy that we need to have like a hammer on that. What's happened, what arose in us. And definitely I would say, I have to say that Islam is a hammer for those. I never see myself to be able to come out from things which arose in my own mind by any other discipline, way of life, method, perhaps also religion. The structure of Islam is created and directed to just bring you back to your center, that peace. And from that peace you can analyze experiences of life and analyze what's happening in your life and make it correct. And not fight with that. Not see it through that dark filter, which is worst of the worst. When we have mind full of that, we see life through dark filter. We not see reality, we see illusion of life. And this is the scary one, because you take it as a real, but you don't see real. Assalamu alaikum.